big realization at this point is you are not going to be at this committee meeting when they decide whether to give you the money or the contract. You start at the bottom with the interns, right? And the interns are trying to figure out, is this a deal? And they can only say no. They can't say yes, right? They can just say it looks interesting. If you get past the interns, and so the interns again, try and help you. Hey, our company wants to understand revenue by channel and a little bit more about market size. So they'll help you do that. And then they'll push it up to junior administrators or junior associates, and they're tasked with collecting the actual info that these guys over here in the committee need to make a decision. And the big realization at this point is you are not going to be at this committee meeting when they decide whether to give you the money or the contract. This is where you want to be. This is where you want your deck to be. This is where you wish you were going to be. But when this actual decision happens, you are not going to be there. And the reason, so you started somewhere in here, like at the executive level, and you went, woo, right? Who's experienced this? You got a good intro to a firm, and they go, yeah, they really love this. Work with Prajeesh and Jim. And they're going to try and figure out what's going on here. I see you're nodding. You've experienced it. Has anybody not experienced this? You haven't. Okay. But does it psychologically make sense that because these guys want to make $1 million a year, right? And ideally make $10 million on some unicorn style things, right? If something's confusing, that's why they have all these guys sitting and girls and people sitting around to help. So, eventually it'll get to like the executive level or the senior associate. These guys identify all the problems that we're going to try and fix here today. Then these guys help fix your problems. Then this guy comes in who's fairly senior, and he's basically going, all these people thought it was a deal, but I know what really goes on in this firm. Is this still a deal, even though my own people have fixed it? And then if he thinks it's a deal, then guess what he does with your pitch? He's like, yeah, but this is a bunch of nonsense anyway. Now I have to create a pitch that matches what the committee wants to see. Do that again. So this guy's job then is to write it up in the format that the committee can look at it for 15 minutes and make a decision on it. That's the structure of angel investing, venture investing, private equity investing, bank investing. Crazy rich guys are a little bit different, but we can talk about how those guys function.